Good evening and welcome to State of Business on our television. I'm Nadun Sirivardhanan. Let's have a look at the headlines. Ministers defend major budget allocations for key sectors. Fitch affirms Sri Lanka's fiscal commitment despite wider deficit. News in detail. Today marks the fourth day of the budget debate in Parliament, where the Minister of Ports and Civil Aviation highlighted significant allocations for small and medium enterprise development. Minister of Ports and Civil Aviation Anura Karunatilaka emphasized the government's commitment to creating a conducive environment for industrialists and entrepreneurs.
රටේ ආර්ථික වර්ධන වේගය අත්පත් කරගන්න නම් විශේෂයෙන් සුළු හා මධ්‍ය පරිමාණ කර්මාන්තකරුවන්ගේ ඒ ව්‍යවසායකත්වයේ පුළුල් කිරීම සඳහා එක පැත්තකින් ඔවුන් ආරක්ෂා කරන්නත් ඒ වගේම ඔවුන්ගේ ව්‍යාපාර ව්‍යවසායකත්වයට හිතකර පරිසරයක් නිර්මාණය කිරීම සඳහා අපි කටයුතු කරන්න ඕන. ඒ සඳහා තමයි ඒ සුළු හා මධ්‍ය පරිමාණ ව්‍යවසායකයන්ගේ සංවර්ධනය සඳහා මේ අයවැයෙන් බිලියන 53.4ක් මුදලක් වෙන් කරන්න යෝජනා කරලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒ මුදල් වෙන් කරලා විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ඇත්තටම එතනින් පස්සේ ඒ හිතකර පරිසරය ඇති කිරීම සඳහා සමහර වෙලාවට අවශ්‍ය වෙන පරිපාලනමය ව්‍යුහයන්, ඒ වගේම සමහර වෙලාවට අවශ්‍ය වෙන වෙනත් යටිතල පහසුකම් වර්ධනය කිරීම සඳහා මේ අයවැය යෝජනා ඉදිරිපත් කරලා තියෙනවා.
In a significant development during the budget debate, the Minister of Plantation and Community Infrastructure has announced a significant wage increase for state workers. Minister Samantha Widyarathna revealed that the government will provide 200 rupees while companies contribute to 1 to 200 rupees, bringing the total daily wage up to 1,750 rupees.
මේ රටේ මලයගම් ප්‍රජාව ඇවිල්ලා වසර 200ක් පිරෙනවා. ඔවුන්ට තාම මේ රටේ මූලික අයිතිවාසිකම් ඇත්තම ගත්තොත් සැලකිය යුතු ප්‍රමාණයක් ලැබිලා නැහැ. ඔවුන් තාම ඉන්නේ කොම්පැනි වලට අයිති ලයින් කාමරවල ඉන්නේ. මේ වතුකම් කරුවන්ගේ වැටුප රුපියල් අපි ගිය වසරේ කීවේ ප්‍රතිපත්ති ප්‍රකාශනයේ තිබුණේ රුපියල් 350කින් වැඩි කරනවා කියලා. නමුත් දැන් අපි ඒක රුපියල් 400කින් වැඩි කරලා තියෙනවා. සමාගම් විසින් 100ක් 200ක් දෙනවා. අපි විසින් තව රුපියල් 200ක් රජයෙන් දානවා. ඒ අනුව 1750ක් දෙනවා. ඉතින් දවස් 25ක් වැඩ කරන සේවකයෙක් ආවොත් ඔවුන්ට රුපියල් 10000ක මාසික වැටුපක් වැඩි වෙනවා.
Fitch Ratings has affirmed that Sri Lanka's 2026 budget maintains the country's commitment to fiscal consolidation despite projecting a wider deficit than initially expected. The international rating agency noted that the sustained revenue performance remains crucial for meeting medium-term debt reduction goals. In the latest assessment, Fitch acknowledged that the government beat its 2025 deficit targets but highlighted that the 2026 budget aims for a 5.1% deficit, wider than the October projection of 4.6%. The agency noted the primary balance is expected to remain in surplus at 2.5% of GDP, still above the IMF program target of 2.3%. While recognizing conservative revenue projects, Fitch pointed to potential upside from new VAT measures and improved tax auditing. However, the report cautioned that high government debt, projected at 96% of GDP by 2027, remains a key credit weakness. The analysis also emphasized that underspending on public investment could weaken growth potential, making long-term fiscal consolidation more challenging despite infrastructure allocations in the budget. Stay tuned, we will return after this short commercial break. Welcome back. Asset management experts are highlighting unit trusts as a key investment vehicle for achieving higher returns amid concerns about low public awareness. The Unit Trust Association of Sri Lanka has launched a major public awareness initiative to educate Sri Lankans about wealth building through professional fund management. The initiative comes as the unit trust industry shows significant growth, with assets under management reaching 601 billion rupees and unit holders growing to over 131,000 investors. Despite being introduced 40 years ago, industry leaders note that many Sri Lankans still lack knowledge about how to invest in unit trusts or maximize their benefits. SEC Chairman Professor Harendra Disabandara emphasized that unit trusts can play a major role in developing Sri Lanka's capital market, with relevant proposals included in the upcoming budget. The association aims to shift public mindset from traditional saving to systematic investing through various fund types, including equity, balanced, and income funds.
Our key goal going forward is to educate and make the public understand the difference between savings and investing, and how unit trusts or UTs can help them to do that. Unit trusts they're very accessible and powerful vehicle for wealth creation because they offer professional management, diversification, affordability. You can start investing for as low as 1,000 rupees. But despite these benefits, many of the general public are unaware of how they work or how to invest in them even, definitely on how to evaluate them. So that is what this Dhanaya Vadana UT, Wealth Building UT campaign that we are carrying out is focusing on.
Now, the Raigam Group of companies yesterday announced that the Raigam Teles 2025 will be conducted in grand level this time too for the consecutive 22nd year. Accordingly, the program and the personnel who bought the exemplary creations via the mini screen throughout the year 2025 will be appreciated at a grand ceremony to be held in Colombo next year. The Raigam Teles was commenced over 2 decades ago by the Raigam Group of companies to uplift the quality and creativity of relevant products and the personnel who are engaging in. Raigam Teles has pioneered in introducing many features to the industry, including announcements of the nominees at a grand function prior to the final ceremony. Further, the award winners are also benefited with cash awards, and all the nominees are benefited with an insurance cover and testimonials. At a press conference in Colombo, the Raigam announced that applications will be accepted until the 15th of January next year for several categories, namely jury awards, television media programs, teledrama category, most popular category, most viewed category, awards of appreciation, and media channel category. Other than that, 2 veterans in the industry will also be felicitated with Pratibha Prabha Lifetime Award.
2025 වෙන්වන්නේ 2025 වර්ෂය තුල ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ රූපවාහිනී මාධ්‍යයේ විකාශය වූ විවිධ වැඩසටහන් සඳහා ටෙලි නාට්‍යයක් නම් අවසාන කොටස විකාශය විය යුතුයි 2025 වර්ෂය තුල අනිකුත් වැඩසටහන් වර්ෂය තුල ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ රූපවාහිනී නාලිකාවල විකාශය වූ වැඩසටහන් විය යුතුයි ඒවා මුදල් ගෙවා නරඹන වැඩසටහන් නෙවෙයි පොදුවේ සියලු මහජනතාවට නැරඹිය හැකි වැඩසටහන් තමයි සුදුසුකම් ලබන්නේ මේ උළෙල සඳහා.
Now, the Catalyst Club of APIT Sri Lanka has officially launched the 3rd edition of its Inter-University Short Film Festival, Kagura. This year's competition invites young filmmakers to explore the complex nature of truth and deception under the theme, The Lies We Tell. The festival aims to provide a platform for university students to showcase their creativity and address relevant social themes through cinematic storytelling. Building on last year's success, which featured over 9 finalist films from institutions including AMDT and SLTC, this year's edition seeks to engage even more universities across Sri Lanka. The organizing committee was formally introduced during the launch event at APIT Foundation School, where they unveiled the awards and trophies for this year's competition. Those interested in taking part can visit kagura.lk on Instagram for application details and updates.
Kagura has always been more than just a short film competition. It's a space where young creators come together to explore stories that reflect the world around us, stories that challenge, move, and connect people. Each year, we introduce a theme that serves as the heartbeat of Kagura, one that inspires every team to bring their own perspective, creativity, and voice to the screen.
Stay tuned for the stock update. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on positive notes today. The whole share price index gained by 77.54 points to close at 23,659.70. The S&P SL 20 gained by 29 points to close at 6,557.60. The turnover was over 7.2 billion rupees and over 190 million shares were traded. Up next are forex rates. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.